moldings all back in. The clips inside, I got clips from Ames. However, Ames doesn't sell the right ones. They have two versions for this car, and both were wrong. One was for the front windshield, which is a different height, and these, it's the tabs that hold these down, and they spring back up against the wall here. And the outer lip of these grab it. And they were protruding, and they were all out of whack. So I ordered some, and yet they weren't even the right ones. So I had to take the originals and make use of them. But you can see it's nice. It's where it needs to be. The corners now, I need to do some body work in through here. No biggie. We'll get to it when we do that. But you can see all the way across. They look real nice now, and they're flush to the car like they need to be. Same with the other side. And you get a shot over that way. Yeah, but you can see how the black, the original paint, or not the original, but the paint on it, will shine up. So I'm only going to be doing spot repairs on this car when I go to do any kind of body work. But in any case, you can see right here, it shines up nice. So yeah, very happy with how that turned out. And it's been weather stripped. It won't leak. I did the front windshield as well, but this one was leaking down around that bottom right there. So that's done. So cross that off the list. Well, that right there is an X heater core. This is probably the original one of the car. I'm thinking it might have been changed once in its life, but the inside passenger floor was all carpet, was wet and stuff, and this thing had never been changed in decades. I mean, this car sat in the field. We rescued it, but you can see it's just, and it looks like it was leaking just the whole bottom here, obviously, both of these. So what that meant was the heater box had to be fixed. So here I've restored it, all painted again. This was completely taken apart. All the doors and everything inside it were all like, they weren't working. Everything was frozen up. So all of this had to be, I took this out, completely soaked this thing in rust remover or whatever. But this all down here was all pitted and filled with small holes. This is actually the bottom of it. But I took all the parts off just to have them, just set them back on. But I had to work this free right here for this door right here, for that door to work again. It didn't even move. This entire hinge was locked up. So this entire inside was, the entire inside was completely rusty. So now I need to purchase a new one of these. There's the old seal that was on the interior of the car. See how rotted and rusty all that is? You can get these too. They're available, but yeah, they're available. So basically, get a heater core, reinstall it in the car, all of it, box and everything. Okay, so got the new heater core and this new padding, and this is kind of what it is here. It's like a vinyl like rubber with jute in the inside of it that goes up against the firewall right here. So it's all mounted in here. I got a good brass copper heater core, direct replacement. I found out that the original one for the car was actually the original Harrison from 1966. So that's actually all original as far as they never changed this heater core. And go figure, I mean, it leaked terribly. But yeah, so before I can put any of this in, I have to address some things with the passenger floor. So let's go check that out. Okay, so one of the things that had to be done is this floor was all surface rust and everything, no holes in anything, but I want to go ahead and put that plug back in. The carpet has to go back in before the box heater core because of the way it flaps. The jute from this, let me get up under here, but up in here where the core goes in, that jute mat that I got, the carpet goes like up to here, and then the jute folds over top of it. So the box has got to go in after the carpet. So before I go ahead and put the box in, I want to put some more new sound deadener. First I got to put some seam sealer on this plug, put that back in, and then what I'll do is I have some new sound deadener to replace this stuff right here. I'll put that down after that plug's seam sealed in. Then I bought some new jute that will go under this. I tore out all the old jute. The carpet's okay. It's not mint, but right now I can keep that carpet. Just needed to change that jute that had all that smell in it. The carpet, it's yeah, it's it is what it is. But the actual carpet doesn't look too bad. Nothing that a floor mat won't cover if I don't like, whatever. But yeah, so this has got to all be reassembled before I put that core back in. So let's get to it. It'll be nice to finally get the floor carpeting all back in, that's for sure. Okay, got the seam sealed plug in. Let that sit for about half an hour, let that tack up, and then I'll start addressing all. The next step, putting in the sound deadener. Okay, well, I got the sound deadener in. Basically, it's just a peel and stick sort of a thing. Cut your pieces to shape and use this roller. Roll it all down. You can see where the plug is, how it's nice. It sticks pretty good. So I got a pieces cut all the way up to that, all the way up to where the heater core box is going to go. So yeah, now we'll cut the jute and use some spray adhesive or something and just tack it down and hold it in place that way. Okay, looks good though. Well, got a nice big one piece of jute cut, fit right in there. Here's where it ends, right where this hump for where the seats attach. Right there, all the way to where it's kind of bad there, but it's not really bad. The jute's still good, but it wasn't wet there. And all that is just old adhesive. I can't get it all off. But you see how far up I did cut it. Right around where the box is going to be, all the way down, right to where this meets. And then there's no jute right here. So all the way, right here into the corner. So, good padding, it's tacked in, so now we can put that carpet on top of it and give it a good vacuum. Okay, so now I got the carpet down, and she just needs a good cleaning. I can see there's some brown in it, it's black, but it's pretty much installed. I just got to clean all the stains off it from the damage from the... You got the kick panel in over there. So it just needs a good steam cleaning. Inside the car now, you can see the heater box is now mounted. It's installed. All the cables are all routed. Everything's good. Now, there was only one issue, and it's right in through here. If you look up on top right here, this right here opens the door that provides heat into the car. And right here, this guy right here, now that one wasn't an issue. However, on not this end, but on the end where the controls are on the dash. Here, I'll show you. Now this, I took out of the car, and this knob right here has, you turn it to the right and that opens the cable on the other end. However, where it attaches here on this, the tab, which I'll show you in a minute, it was disintegrated. Instead of it having a strap, kind of a loop where it would clamp onto the chassis of this, so that this button here has the other end of the cable, and as you turn this, it pulls and draws the cable back and forth. Well, it wasn't working, and I had to take this out and literally make a custom piece to fit this, because the cable for this car is not available. But in any event, I cleaned this up and I was pleased that the chrome looks nice on it. I mean, I'm actually going to be able to restore a lot of this chrome on this dash, I think, if this is any indication of how nice I can make it. So the box is in. This control works now, and as you can see when you turn it, I don't know if I'm getting a shot, you see how the red starts showing up? And as I'm turning that door down there is opening and closing. And that did not occur before. So that's why nobody put a heater core in this thing. They had no heat, but they just had a broken cable.